Let us go. T minus 28 minutes from the first F1 event of this year. Can you even call it event though, really? Is this an event? Or is this a money spinner? A grift? Monetization? Personified potentially? Kayla, Turtle, Daniel, Coyote now. I read you earlier, Corey, saying that you're waiting to... Yeah, I read that comment. You'll be chaos. It will be chaos. Why are you planning to laugh at Cameron, Daniel? Because I think some of my reactions might be laughable. Daniel, that's why. Going in, going hard, just eating. But whatever. I digress. T minus 28. Just eaten, just filmed. But we don't complain. We go hard again. Right. Bean time between time. Have you guys seen on the BBC George Russell going hard in the paint against one Maximilian Verstappen? I'm here for it. I've decided now, as much as I love me some Max Verstappen, particularly if we're talking Brazil 24, Brazil 2016, 2021 as near as makes no difference all season long. I mean, I don't hate when Max Verstappen is being held to account. I've got to be honest. No, I don't like George. George isn't my bastion of what it is to be a human being. I'm not going to hold him up as to my son as what I want him to turn out to be when he turns 25 years old. I think he does talk out of both sides of his mouth. I think he is a bit of a skullduggery merchant. I do, as far as George Russell. But is he a good F1 driver capable of potentially winning championships? 100% absolutely. And when the greatest ones pull the greatest out of themselves and therefore their ability in the most adverse of circumstances even, then do you know what I mean? Stop glazing, says Bobby. How very dare you like sporting excellence, Cameron. Stop talking about Max Verstappen. Well, I will not ever, especially if Max Verstappen keeps doing what he's doing. Where are you, Cam? We're waiting for you. I mean, can't you see me? Can't you guys see me? He's a politician, Cam. I don't hate it. I see what you're saying about politician stuff. Listen, we'll watch along shortly. T minus 26 minutes until we get ourselves a proper livery launch. A proper livery launch in inverted commas? Really, Cameron? Is that where we're going? Is this even a proper livery launch? I think we need to get a cheeky vote on shortly. Is this a livery launch? A livery launch is even worth the paper upon which they're written. I don't know. Somebody say scroll up. We do see. Yeah, we do. Bobby, you're baiting me. I see 117 of you watching concurrently. Do me a favour, smash the like. I turned up on time here, but I've got also. I need to blow my nose. I've got no script. I'm just talking off the top of my dome today. Do you know what I mean? What's going on? A cop in Barbados. Let's go. You guys, man, I'm grateful to you each and every single time. Ad infinitum, in perpetuity. Why? Well, because this platform is nothing without you guys fact-checking me, calling me out on my bull feathers, talking about some F1 stuff from time to time. It's going to get techie. T minus 25. Go on then, let's talk about some livery. Who are you waiting at? I just saw the bloody news headline. Sky Sports Mark, you're an absolute legend. Different calibre of elated peddler. 2025 is here, 100%. Not another cold. I know, Ralph. You know what? It isn't another cold. It's just because I wolfed down a cheeky Nando's over here on my left. So tempting, but I know it's very rude to be like, "Rah." The worst thing for me is when I'm listening to my favourite podcaster and he's eating and I can hear the... Mate, I couldn't do that to you guys. No, not another cold yet, Ralph. I just waffled down a cheeky Nando's and it's hot and spices and whatever we're getting to. And I didn't have a drink because I didn't have time and I didn't want to be late. Go on, let's talk about this. Let me just gobble down some water quickly. And breathe. Why am I so bloody excited? All right, wait, let me know where you guys are watching this from in the chat. And where you will be watching it on. Are you a Sky Sports F1? Let me tell you this anecdote before we go. Let me go scorched earth while I have energy still. So I went to renew. Sky Sports F1 cancelled Formula 1. The F1 channel didn't exist over Christmas. It turned into darts. Darts. I kid you not. I promise you. So I was like, I'm not paying all these hundreds of millions of pounds. To be precise, circa 90 per pound sterling. I'm not paying it to watch darts. So I cancelled it. F1 livery launch February the 18th. I thought I'd give them 24 hours. So reactivated it yesterday. Started paying my monkey nuts again, like an absolute noddy B-spec F1 fan that I am, instead of reactivating F1 TV Pro for 50 quid a year. So reactivated the bloody £90 Sky Sports F1. Where is it? I went to log on to my Sky Go just now. Not even activated yet. Testament to the competence of the upper echelon variety that so embodies and epitomizes our mates over at Sky F1. What are we doing here? Come on, Netflix, just buy the worldwide rights already. Go on to that point then. Whilst we're riffing, T-minus 23 minutes until we get ourselves some proper pictures. I'm not going to be able to bring them up because I'm scared of getting copyrighted and DCM'd or whatever it is. But I will link it in the description so we can all watch along together on the YouTubes. Go on then. If we're talking about rights, US TV rights are changing in real time. ESPN are going to be out of the F1 business. They've been paying 80 million per year. Previous to that, they were paying 5 million a year. Now, obviously, with the rising tide that floats all F1 boats, the rising popularity, gangbusters rise, parabolic settings. Now, all of a sudden, they're going to be paying more than 80 million. And that matters, right? Especially in an era where old world media is doing one of these. New media is taking their lunch money in real time. ESPN aren't prepared to pay the serious mega bucks that's going to be needed to secure US TV rights for all things F1. I said we're out. That means, therefore, that Netflix are going to throw their hat into the arena. I beg and pray that they get it. And I want them to take UK rights as well, so that I can watch all my things on my bloody £5 subscription as opposed to having a £90 Sky Sports F1 one. Oh, and by the way, to that point, you just look on the Sky Sports app. For those of you in the UK, Sky Sports F1, Craig Slater, Coyote, Nickelbot with Talawa. See it there. F1 channel on my tablet for the cars and my phone for this chat. Let's go, Daniel. That's quite the setup there. I don't hate it. For the season proper, I've bought a new tablet over here, so I'm gonna have like it's gonna get techier than techie things. We're multi-viewer on. Oh, it's gonna be chaotic. Upgrading per Beyonce. Watching from Orange County, California. Let's go. The era of good liveries is long gone. Michael, isn't it? Don't hate it. I'd love to argue, Michael, but I think you're onto something. Trinidad and Tobago. Let's go, Rainy. Let us go. Darts, Bobby. My sentiments exactly. Let me have a read up. You guys are letting me know where you're from. We're just on P1. Too much water. They're good dudes, so I've heard. Listen, I tried to reach out to Matt and Tommy from P1, but they ignored me. Too famous, apparently. You know what I mean? Which is fine. That's fine. I mean, they've done pretty well for themselves, haven't they? Matt and Tommy, bless them, of P1. They're not my tipple, if I'm honest. But look at them; they've got 8,000 watches. I'd be keen to see what they're talking about. No. But I mean, they're bloody trailblazers in the F1 space. So who am I? I don't want to hate on any other F1 content creator. It would be rich coming out from my mouth. You would, I'd reveal my true colours to start bad-mouthing trailblazers in Matt and Tommy from P1. Do I watch them? Did I ever watch WTF1? Not really. Not my tipple, but that doesn't mean to. I mean, they're doing well enough. Half of you guys on here, I'm sure, will have at some point watched one of their videos. What livery do you want to see most? Ferrari. Scuderia Ferrari is going to be nuts. What with Lewis and Charles out there. Oh, the humanity. We are T-19 minutes. It's going to get tricky. But Matt and Tommy can, Daniel. I think he can show for copyright reasons. I don't know. Maybe Matt and Tommy, I don't know. They might have a deal. But I'm not sure. I couldn't comment on what anybody else is doing. Nor should I, if indeed we're living our life in the right way. Go on, and I wanted to tell you about something else whilst we're riffing and filling. Try and make productive use of our time, right? Normally this would be news time, and the biggest news items are, of course, George versus Max Verstappen, and so too Ineos. Have you guys heard? Ineos, Sir Jim Radcliffe, failing at the altar of financial resource. Oh, the humanity. Meaning, therefore, Ben Ainsley currently looking to sue that dude. Who's Ainsley? Not Captain America. What's that bloody thing that they the America's Cup, something like that. I can't remember that boat trip. But yeah, Ben Ainsley, who was Ineos's darling, is suing Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Rumour has it, per Craig Slater of Sky Sports, that apparently Daimler aren't looking to endure this financial resources or lack thereof. Let's see when that Mercedes comes out. You know, Ineos normally, their sponsorship is very prominent. Their logo is normally front and centre. Let's see how that looks on this iteration of Mercedes car. It would be awesome, says Matty B. Too kind, sir. If Ferrari did a more glossy red paint with right accent pieces like Michael's Ferrari 2004. Oh, you know what I like? Alan Prost one of 1990 something. The dark red. Although I've seen a picture. I hope I shared it with you guys. I saw a picture the other day that was like it was like a brighter red and it looked incredible. I couldn't even tell you where I got that from. Told you did tell me Macon and New Zealand. How did you get that inside line, chap? I just heard it on Sky Sports F1. And Macon, legend, had advised me about 10 weeks ago. Yeah, you did say. Bobby looks the same as last year. Oh. Huh. Ultimate, everyone is just doing a watch along. Tomo, F1 Word, P1, Law. Yeah, Law's got his one going on. I just want to see everyone's reactions. I'll flip between. Yeah. Is Tomo doing live? I thought Tomo was going after, to be fair, but I wouldn't hate Tomo for doing a cheat. I mean, another bastion, another pioneer of the space. I thought Tomo's wrapped into it after the fact. But you know what? It's going to be interesting. Who's going to have better reactions than your boy Cameron CC? Do you know what I mean? More outrageous and viral. It depends on what side I've woken up. What side of the bed I've woken up on. Let me just have a cheeky look. T-minus 17 minutes until we get ourselves some proper car livery reveals. And I'm here for it each and every single time. Let us go. Have you seen the people that are there in person? Live and in the flesh. Maybe I do need to. Should I get it? Maybe I do go. It looks like other people are bloody gonna stream it in the background. Maybe I do. I don't know. Would I get into trouble? Surely they can't. I mean, bloody Norway. They can't condemn me to death for that. Surely. Fudge it. We're gonna live it in the background. Then they can do what they want. They want to kill me afterwards. Then that's their prerogative. Tommy only come out. Yeah, Tommy's doing one after one, I think. If I was watching one, I think I'd watch Tomo's. Full of personality and, you know what I mean? A bit of verve. Look at me eating after I said I wasn't going to eat on stream. What an absolute... There was, once upon a time, a man called Hippocrates. Go on, let me tell you this. I mean, they're streaming it themselves. No, Coyote. I think I might just bring it up in a minute shortly. P1 is killing it right now. A lot of super chats. Fair play, Eduardo. I mean, those boys, I'd love to begrudge them, but those boys have been doing it a while. Oi, McLaren F1 race. I'm looking forward to take that. Let's go. I don't hate it. Mama Cameron will also be looking forward to take that. Take that, not my tipple. Having said that, though, I just watched the Boyzone documentary. What am I doing? But it was fantastic. Did I just say that on camera, really? Keep it our secret. I didn't say that, really. I misspoke. Tomo and Cameron, the best. You're a legend. Tick short snaps. Proper legend. Trying to bring some personality to the space, you know what I mean? Some much needed personality, I might add. I thought the 2022 Ferrari did that. No, yes, correct, Matty B. I stand corrected. The 2022 Ferrari was epic levels. It's the dot, it's the black accents and the dot. Oh, mate. Yeah, I'll be in for that. Go on, let me see. I'm paying attention here to what other people are doing. 13 minutes. Maybe I do stream the bloody thing and put it back up here. Maybe I do it. Right, I might get one ready. Tyson in the house. Legend of the upper echelon variety. Proper legend. Thank you. Out here gifting memberships. If you want to become a member, you will get 9 times out of 10 access to a cheeky pseudo newsletter that I try and put together at least once a week, talking about all things F1. So too, you will get priority in the chat as always, when we're going back and forth. So too, we get access to some sexy, very, very sexy emojis. But I digress. Nando's cam, you need to put, I know, Ralph, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I want to come back at you there, Ralph, but I think you're absolutely on the money. You're showing it. Yeah, maybe I can show it. Or maybe Arava's got, do you see how they do us? Do you see how F1 like wants us to come in and pay all our money, but then wants to keep us at arm's length soon, chat. I was talking to Shez about my my plan to take over the McLaren, the F1 world soon. Telling you, it will be soon. Not yet, not now, not just yet, but soon. Curiosity of Red Bull will reveal the car with water already in it. Oh my gosh, Jigsaw, the bike, right? GSXR. Just got the reference. Didn't see it before. Let's go, Tyson. I know Tyson is a proper legend. Welcome, Just Mike. Welcome, Safaki. Okay, you're a legend. K-Law, Nando33. Who let Nando33 in the house? Bantering as always. Some say Cameron's going to be on the grid as Sky Sports reporter. Bobby, do you want me to be honest about this? People keep asking me, when are you going to be on Sky Sports? Never. I don't think it's going to happen. Now, that's not me saying, I think I might get offered. I think the offer for a cheeky podcast view appearance might be, I have no information. This is me just riffing here, but I suspect that that might come in the next couple of years, maybe. But how big a hypocrite would I be to criticise the guys and girls over at Sky Sports F1, Slater, Crofty, Clarkson, or whatever his name is, and then go on that show? I'd be a hypocrite. I'm now sufficiently counterculture on the sidelines, right? I listen. Cameron CC is our platform, and all my time and dedication is to be pointed in that direction. I don't have time to go on Sky Sports F1 and have I just don't have time. Nor do I think it's. I don't think it would be goal congruent. I think it would be counter everything that we're building up. I come on here to talk to you and have the conversations with you guys. I don't want to go and talk to flipping David Croft. I don't even want to have him on to interview. That's not who we are on here. Windsor, of course, that's a different thing though, because Peter Windsor's a friend now, and you guys have come to know him and love him and enjoy the back and forth that we have every Monday. Right, that's a different thing. But Dane, if I tell you how close I came to interviewing Lewis Hamilton once upon a time, you wouldn't believe me. Simon Wisey here, never understand. I know, me too. Send Cam to Formula E commentary. Behave yourself, Nando. I mean, I just don't see myself on the grid, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't see myself on the grid. I think to become the market leader, I think I need to be on here. Why go to Sky Sports when you can have... Up to me or... Exactly this. Clarkson is incredibly annoying, though he works for F1. Yeah, I just don't think he's... I always said about Peter Windsor, right? His gift is that he knows so much more than almost anybody that I know about F1. So the breadth and depth of his knowledge is like unprecedented settings. It's levels. But then... Like he's almost more engaging than he's knowledgeable. How? That's the elixir there. That's an unprecedented mixture that nobody else has in the space. To be able to talk about, I don't know, 1978 Zot. Do you know what I mean? Like he's just got this data bank, but the ability to deliver it in a way that's going to engage both new and old fans, different. I don't know who else has that in the game, to be honest. When I grow up, chat, one day I will get there. Cameron for F1 TV. Oof, I know that Will Buxton's left. Maybe. MBS always wants to be mug photographed. It's an ugly mug, but likes photos. I'm not one to talk about ugly. Why go to Sky Sports? No, I agree with you. Michael, is Jack Whitehall going to bomb? Makes me so nervous. I just don't know about that chap at all. If you have nothing good to say, then don't say anything at all, right? I cannot. Jake, go on then. So let's run through the agenda over the next couple of hours. T-minus 10 minutes, we'll have ourselves a cheeky livery launch. I might stream it in the background. I might not. I'm scared. Broadcaster for CCTV. Let's go. Triple C. Sky Sports don't speak. Lay the table the way the camera. Oh, look, you guys are legends. Mlondi. Proper legend. Attic. If eggs weren't so expensive, I'd throw one at. I miss Will on F1, but I'll see him in Indy. Yeah, I wish I had time to watch Indy Coyote, I'll be honest with you. He's a good one. He's a good one, is Will. Just like I've said, he's almost like a younger version of Windsor. Charismatic. Not afraid to say something that's a little bit left field from time to time. Do you know what I mean? And I don't hate that, if I'm honest. Like, I think F1 needs more of that. Long gone are the days of bloody, I don't know. It can't be too straight-laced and samey. Linear is not the way forward for F1. It's got to be different. Would be good as host, interviewer. But Michael, did you not see? I was watching. Let me tell you guys a story. In the off season, I wanted to upskill. I want one day to be able to proper key from a knowledge perspective with Peter Windsor. I'm not there yet. Maybe I'll get there this year at some point. I want to throw out a piece of knowledge and data or data that Mr. Windsor's never heard of. That's my dream and goal. So with a view to do that, I was watching some old clips, not that old. This was like 2007, Lewis Hamilton's first year in Formula One. And I was watching Hungary. You know, the time when it was pit stop gates and Lewis was due to go out second on the fuel burn run and didn't do it. And then, do you remember all that stuff? Didn't do it. And then Alonso was upset. So Alonso waited so that he could come. He was about to be lapped by Lewis and they made sure he came in the pits first. And then when he came in the pits, did everything he could do to hold up Lewis Hamilton. That time is an example. When they went to the pits, when they went to the press conference post that incident, I heard a familiar voice asking Fernando Alonso the question as to whether he did that on purpose or whether he's told that by his team. And of course, it was our old mate, friend of the channel, Mr. Peter D. Windsor. That's who it was. So he was there them time. Do you know what I mean? You can't replace that. I can't go back and get that. Sadly, there's no way for me to. And so that's what I mean. That sort of experience, that lived experience, you can't get. You can't buy it. I can't read a book to be there when Alonso and Lewis Hamilton were at each other, hammer and tongs. I just can't. I can't. Sadly. Close Sterling Moss. Oof. Macon, sorry. What happened to Kyrie? Fernando just sat there. I know. Fernando was like, Fernando sold all the questions, didn't he? I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. ETA 5 minutes, says Daniel. ETA T minus 6 minutes, I see. Right, let's get some. Maybe I can. What would Tomo do? I know Arava's actually strict. Look, all right, here's what we'll do. Because I don't think we need to. I don't want to take any risks and get the channel demonetized as we're about to start the season. Yeah, that would not be very wise or smart or very intelligent. Right, let's do one of these. I hope you guys have had a fantastic week, by the way. We're always not. Normally, we're reconvening on a. Do I? No, I'm not going to. Rather's taken his off, hasn't he? Nah, don't trust it, chat. I do want to have it in the background. Go on then. I'll put a cheeky link in here and we can all watch it together. But I don't trust it, chat, is the honest truth. I do not trust it. 4 minutes, eh? Oh. How do you like yourself some F1? I am here for it. Go on then. Alonso doesn't make good decisions. Well, he hasn't made any good decisions for the longest time, eh? Maybe Adrian Newey to Aston Martin might remedy that over the next 24 months. I wonder how long this show will go on for. 1.5 hours, 2 hours, I think. Got to get all the performances in and give the sponsors some airtime and do all the. Be lots of like Mr. Do you remember that Williams livery launch? Might be the worst thing that I've ever seen in my life. I would be honest. Absolute rubbish. Rubbish. I can't believe the USF1 channel doesn't seem to be streaming. Go on then, Macon. I will do you a favour, chap, and I will post a link in... Right, YouTube link in the description now. That's the one that I'm going to be watching. I would get it up in the background. Oh, matron. Get it. You're such a fool, Cameron. I would get it up in the background. I'd rather still streaming it in the background, but I don't think... I think he's taking a risk with his life there, chat. What are Matt and Tommy doing? They're not going to stream it. They're too safe. Go on then. 197. Yep, it's free on YouTube. Go on then. Let's get it on YouTube. You can see the link. Oh, on YouTube. Just watch it on YouTube. Best thing to do is watch with 2 devices. Watch Cam. You're a legend. Pope San Miguel. It's streaming on YouTube. Yeah, stream it on YouTube. But that would necessitate 2 screens or a premium membership, eh? Can you watch 2 things on YouTube? No, you can't, can you? Oh, no. Should I put it in the background, Kyrie? Oh, no, I'm scared. I'm scared. I can't do it. They're going to... Kyrie, if I do this and they destroy the channel, then I'm blaming you. No, I don't want to risk it. It's too techie. Far too techie. We can all watch it together. I'm sorry. I'm very scared, Kyori. I need to pit. Going too slow, says Bobby. Play Cam, don't act like Blando. I'm scared. 192 if you're watching good Cody. Do me a favour, smash a like. Let the YouTube algo know what time it is. Yeah, it's techie. Only a rather streaming it. Right, let's go. I should get it on my tablet, shouldn't I, really, if I was sensible? But I'm not sensible. Three minutes and 6 seconds, eh? Go on then. Go on then, don't mind if I do. Here's hoping. I really hope it's going to be good, but you know there's going to be some sullen faces. Some squinted eyes. Some skeptical hippo faces. There has to be. I just think it's going to be a bit... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I expect. Are you guys expecting this to be good? I think we're going to be left a little bit disenchanted, you know. It's a money spinner, this thing is, isn't it? Right, headphones are on go. You remember the bloody Williams audio nonsense as well? Like, what's the point? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay, let's go. Oh, they've got the music going as well. Let's go. Don't hate that. Don't hate that. Go on then. Don't mind if I do. Go on then. Where are they going to put that? I need to get a bloody voting thing out there now. He's hoping, says Michael. Big up Cameron CC. Rue Sky F1 subscription. A total rip-off. I can't wait for Netflix. CBD. Legend of the channel. I couldn't agree with you more. Go on then. T minus 32 seconds till we get ourselves something of an intro. Chat is disabled for this stream. Why? What's the point? They're so like... Can you imagine if if F1 had their head on and they just engaged the bloody content creators? You know how much more bloody value for money and reach they would get? Streamers reacting to it and they've got the bloody sponsor. But no. So pressures are there around their intellectual property. You got content creators streaming it and can't even show it in the background. Go on then. Tonight for the first time in Formula One history, yeah? It's a bit cheesy this, isn't it? I'd rather ask people to head to his second channel as he didn't want to risk his main channel. I completely agree with him. It's too techy, it's not worth it. I've got a bone to pick with you. It can't be that you Put Georgina's name in the same breath as Proster. Oh, hey, not yet. Not yet. But it'll be good one day. I promise you. You hold on for George. Now we have ourselves a stream. I'm going to link it again below so that you guys... I mean, what does it come down to where content creators trying to put some light on Formula One as a sporting endeavour? Can't even stream it in the background. Whatever. Got 2 phones loaded. You're a legend, Nate. That's the operation, isn't it? Here we go. Here we go. Applause from all the people, all the 1% of F1 fans who managed to get themselves some tickets. Don't hate this light show though, eh? Go on, that's quite snazzy. F1, yeah? See, this is why, I tell you what, this is why I can't bloody stream it. Because Tate that are going to come on and like start playing all kind of music and the copyright's going to... Yeah, no, he can get away with it, Dynamite, but I don't want to do it. Listen to this music. As soon as you hear the music coming through, like the stream's finished. Rockers, not rappers. Let's go. Time for a 30-minute concert before we actually say, oh no, Mark, say it's not so, please. No. And exactly that. What are we doing here? What's going on, chat? Tick shot snaps me and you both. Already I don't like it. And with that, peddlers, I'm going to close the stream. It's been fantastic. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, chat? Who is this MGK? True Notice. I mean, what are we, what's going on here really though? What's going on? I feel like this chap's MGK, I'll be honest with you. No, I'm not feeling this, I'll be honest with you. He's tried to adapt to the lyrics, hasn't he? Simulation. Oh no. Please, he can't carry on like this. I don't want to be negative, but it does feel a bit desperate, doesn't it? Notice 183 of you watching concurrently. Do me a favour and smash the like. It's going to get techie than techie things. You know what's worse? I'm not even a bag. What's going on, Junior? Junior Richards. MG whatever. He's a rapper. Or rocker. I was just watching a live and came here. Honestly, Notice, I don't know what's going on, mate. Look at Gordon Ramsay's face. Not too pleased. Hard pass from me, chat, at this point. Rate this out of 10 in the chat thus far. The intro. What's going on, Mubashi? I hope you're good. F1 boy, how long until MBS arrives to make it about him? He's probably already there. Probably already there, F1 boy. Probably. They're setting the stage on fire. I mean, what's going on here? So for those of you just joining, we've got a performance of some sort. Yeah. What a privilege, yeah. F1 does. Should I go scorched earth for a second? 3. Completely agreed. Diego F1 boy says 1. Mubashir got 1. I think 1's generous, chat, I'll be honest with you. Nah, not funny, mate. Yeah, not loving it. Pope San Miguel. I'm glad. Oh, a faint underchorus of boos for Max Verstappen, but broadly claps. The boos got in there front and centre, didn't they? Max Verstappen. I don't know. That's a good joke. How could anybody? I don't hate this. This is quite good. Ricky Gervais would have been much better. He's cracking some good jokes though. He's done all right thus far. Can't lie. Max doesn't care. He doesn't care at all, does he? Here he is. Big cheer for Sir Lewis. Don't know who that chap is with his red Ferrari tyre. He does peacock through the paddock just like a. Excuse me, chat. I can't endure this without eating. No, Alves, it is cringe. It is cringe. Excuse me. No. Is he really, Tion? It's a bit cringy, isn't it, the Foxy? It's not the best. You rate him, Coyote? I don't rate him. I'm in the minority here. You guys are loving it. King of Knots don't make me laugh, mate. This is a chicken sandwich from Nando's. No, can you imagine eating fish like this? I am a heathen though, Richard. I agree with you. I'm a proper Neanderthal man for doing it. Go on then, Jake or Jack, whatever your name is. We're gonna see some cars, mate. Who? I didn't even hear the Post Malone line notice. I'll be honest with you, mate. Just want to see some cars now. I don't know. I mean, the song and dance is good, right? Oh, here's my bit with the racing. I can watch this bit. Okay, I can get down with this, like a cheeky VT with some racing and like a blast back to the past. Yeah, because this is the F1's 75th anniversary. Lest we forget, 1950, Giuseppe Farina was the first year that we saw F1 proper, Silverstone being the first race ever in F1 history. So Lewis, he looks very debonair, is what I'll say. with the red, you'll excuse me eating, but I need to, do you know what I mean? I need something to wash this nonsense down with. No captions available. Awesome old footage. Yeah, I don't hate this. I think when they're live streaming, I don't think you get the captions. I think you got to wait for YouTube to do magic. Maybe we're just me this year. I think I am old. In fact, I know I am old. Here's my footage here with Senna. This is what I'm talking about here. Oh yeah, Prost. A bit of 1990 action. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is when I started watching F1. Yeah, a bit of Ayrton Senna, of course. Make it about this then, yeah? This is what we came to see. See the fan car, yeah. Which one? The Bernie Ecclestone one. Brabham settings. The one that he retired. Imagine Bernie Ecclestone being that much of a gangster and having had himself an F1 car with such a doable competitive advantage over the rest. And then him saying, no, it's all right, I'll retire it. Like, that's bonkers. He was all in. People say he's a bit of a scumbag, but it was all about F1 proper, wasn't he? Looking out for Peter D. Wilson. Peter D. Windsor. I don't think Peter... Oh, in the actual clips? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, he should be. If they haven't done that, then they're missing a trick, eh? I think Stefano Domenicali gives... word on the F1 curb is that Stefano's quite close with Peter. First name terms. Stefano, here he is. To speak of the devil, Stefano's always giving Peter his credit. If you go to the F1 Expo, you see, I think Peter's on there is... I don't know if it's executive director credits or something, but Peter's name is very high on that list. He's like first or second. And Stefano was quite, so I hear, very, very grateful for all of Peter's inputs into the F1 Expo. Bernie was a G, Coyote. A proper G. Go on, F175. Bernie was Windsor. No, don't be daft. F1 boy, that's me being noddy for not understanding Igrice's razor. Is this the first car? Don't mind if I do. Sauber. Oh, sorry. Don't talk too soon. Sauber. Ugh. Black and green, yeah. What is this? What is that drink, that Halloween drink that has this black and green colouring? Actually, Gravedigger, the monster truck, has black and green. One of the greatest ones. Ending with a day that safety car unveiled now. True. Or the trigger of the safety car. Gabriel Bortoleto, let's go. Green Goblin, yeah. It is the Gravedigger livery, isn't it? Black and green. I mean, Gravedigger's fine by anything that looks like Gravedigger's fine by me. If you're a fan of monster trucks and V8s. Monster also, true go. There's another one though. Yeah, Chibu's going to those, isn't he? Until next week, it all becomes true about Mercedes buying out Sir Jim Radcliffe in his financial weak moments. I apologise for eating, but you know what I mean. Yeah, a little bit Matrix here. I am Optimus Prime. It's the music, isn't it? There's a lot of build up here. Need to make sure the car's quite nice looking, at least. You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't go on to win races and stuff. Excuse me, I'm apologetic properly, but couldn't be helped. Anytime you're ready, Sauber, kick, steak, Sauber, whatever, just bring out the car by now, no? There's a way to, you've got to leave the crowd wanting more. Not tired for having too much, right? Just bring the car out. It's been about 10 minutes now of like drummer boy. So what's going on? Bring the car out and the drivers in the overalls. And what are we doing here? Am I being too harsh? I know it's bad. It's bad, Aaron. I apologise massively. You think the host is doing a good job? I don't. Listen, I'm a bit peculiar as far as my own very unique sense of. I'm a bit stocious, if I'm using the word correctly, about my humour. Anything shy of Dave Chappelle levels, and I don't really find it funny. Nash of Quick Stop F1 is hilarious, though. To be fair, he always gets me laughing. Daniel, I've had enough, mate. Like, I'm all out of. Are they going to do 10 of these? Really? Mubashi, you're an absolute legend. Out here gifting memberships. And again, if you want to become a member, I'm grateful ad infinitum or gift a membership. And that will get you access to the emojis, the weekly newsletters sometimes. I know I've been a bit shaky. I owe Elated Peddlers a newsletter. Emojis and deference in the chat each and every single time. Welcome, Music is Live. Johnny, Shoguns, Vernon, Judy, Andrea, Morten, and Maya Mavadelo. Let's go. I hope I enunciated correctly. Yeah, let's go. You guys are legends. Yes, you are, Cam. I'm going on too much. Up! We've got a car. Oh. James, pretty dire. Oh, I don't mind this though. I'm not hating this. Bonotto and not Jonathan Wheatley. They were debating as to which one of those was going to turn up. And of course, we see it's Bonotto now. Can we get the drummer boys out of the way so we can actually see a car now? The production haven't thought about the angles, have they? Or maybe they're doing it deliberately with a view to do an ultimate reveal. Go on then, chat. What are we thinking about this car? Livery looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking the same thing, Yemi. You know, Max is gonna light something there. He's going to light something like this. This is a lot, but kind of dope that all the teams have some level of dopeness. I don't hate it. 177 of you watching concurrently. Do me a favour and smahoosh that like, Sauber. Go on then, let's see the car proper. Excuse me, drummer boys and drummer girls. Can we vacate the premises, please? You are standing in my line of sight. And there is the first F1 car livery reveal of 2025. Oh, this is someone that I don't know. I do know her. She's from F1 TV's Lauren somebody, I think. All right, turn off the music now, producer. Are you loving it? Music is live. It's not bad, is it? Back marker unveiled. Tyson says Pope San Miguel. Wingardium Leviosa settings. Let's go, Bortoletto. Can you imagine if Bortoletto starts driving circles around Hulkenberg? Oof. Imagine all the people. The car doesn't look bad, eh? The Senna lid, though. Oh, is that what Bortoletto's got? It's true, since he's from Brazil. Same colours, eh? Oh, he's got the proper Senna lid. The old school one. Just put some lights on the car and let's have a look at it for a second before you take it away. Go on, and let me put my Tomo cap on for a second. I don't like the pale green. I'll be honest. I think the tone of the green could be a bit more jump off the page-y. Do you know what I mean? To offset, if we get a bit lyrical for a second around the aesthetics of the car, to offset, here's me looking at I think that's a fake car, you know. It hasn't even got a flexi wing on there. Look at the front wing. That front wing, is that fake? I know, James. It's a bit WWE, isn't it? A bit sports entertainment. A lot of carbon. So here's me. I'm looking at the wing. It is half carbon, half green. And that's why people, F1 community will be fuming already, eh? Look at Lando Norris in the background there. Yeah, he would have set it off. The offset with the black would have been nicer, eh? If they had just made the green jump off the page just a bit. There we go, Laura Winter. That's the person I was doing. All right, our old mate Lawrence, Mr. Charisma himself. He looks a bit dapper and he's double-breasted though, I can't lie. I know, Meppy. Great minds, Meppy. Of the 7 minutes they get, they can't spend 5. That's what I'm saying to Koyori. About to get mad. New presenter this season. Modern day journalasia. Show Lawrence's shoes. State car looks like an interstate battery logo. Why did she just tell him to move on? I'm going to have to rewind that. He's playing the Drive to Survive card, isn't he? Like he doesn't know anything. Fair play. He's not been the worst, but I don't know, man. It's a fine line to traverse this, right? Being a part-time purist and part-time casual. This sort of stuff, I should lean into it, but I find myself somehow recoiling from it because my die-hard side comes out. Bit of a F1 day walker, me. So it's love Drive to Survive. Hate Take That on F1 livery. So it's a dichotomy of a position in which I find myself. Cameron, he asked about her family car. Yeah, it's like, oh, I really want it. I just watched it back. Oh, how's the boot space in an F1 car? You wanted Ricky Gervais. I think Ricky Gervais would have been perfect for this, but they couldn't afford him. Too much swearing as well. MBS. Lawrence is always with the shoes. Is it my impression that they are trying to make it more appealing for the USA audience based on the format? Oh yeah, I don't hate it, Daniel. It's a good shout. It's a good shout. Do you remember when the checkered flag waver used to actually be on track? I mean, get little Cameron on. I get little Cameron a toy RB21. You know what? I've already bought him a little Porsche Lego thing, but we haven't built it yet. What's up, Danger? Big tune. This is my jam from Spider-Verse. Right. As soon as the music hooks me in now, I don't care. I'm bought into the Spider-Verse, one of the best films over the last couple of years. 22 minutes in 2 cars. It's not. Yeah, fair, Kenny. I don't hate it. Go on, and I hope this car looks as good as its soundtrack sounds. What's up, Deidre? Oh my gosh, F1 boy, you've nailed it. Jeremy Clarkson as a presenter, but he cheesed too many people off, eh? Let's have a look at this one. Williams, yeah. I like the blue, to be fair, the metallic blue. I don't hate that. No, it's not bad, Macon. I need to take 2 seats. Getting goosebumps. I know, me too, a little bit, BX Gunner. I'm not gonna lie. It's the song. And James Vales has just poured a lot of cold water on my flame. Like the dark blue. I don't hate it. Wow, this is fast. I know, they've kind of done it. This one's probably a bit too... Do you know what I mean? This one... The first one was too hot, Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. The second one was too cold. They've just like... Somebody's going to smash... I bet Ferrari just smash it. Perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. The right amount of bluster and pump. And just enough for the drivers in conjunction with the car. Now let's have a look at Carlos Sainz, how he comes out here. I said I got loads coming out. The pit crew, it's a bit extra in it. Are they going to do like Pride FC? Two of the drivers will be two of those bods, won't they? And then they're going to unmask themselves or something like that. Oh no, they're there. This one, stick settings. Oh, that's a big shout, BX Gunner. Podium. I do not know about that. That sounds a bit ambitious to me. Maybe though. But haven't they said that they're going to prioritise the 2026 car? They've got nothing to gain, man. They were like 1,000 miles off last year. So like, where? I don't know. What's up with Alex's sideburns and where have they gone? He looks like so rude. He looks like Akira. Remember Akira used to have that like, let's go Carlito. Let's go, man from Madrid. He sees them overalls, doesn't he? Looks. Let's go Carlitos. That warms my heart to hear the ovation that Carlos is getting, I'll be honest. They do look a bit imprisoned. Carlos is the best golfer on the get slack, Michael. That was very harsh. A very harsh backhanded compliment, you know. Getting the car next week. Oh yeah, they are next week, aren't they? 25th, 26th, 27th, or 26th, 27th, 28th. The Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Dude wants to cry. Bless him, Jonathan. Oh, how the multi have fallen. This is the car that I'm going to leave. Oh no, James. You guys are going a bit too hard on the smooth operator, man. Hulk smashed the like button. Let's go. Music is life. Music is life. For that, I think you deserve a little. I'm going to do something here. Music is life. You're a legend. Selfie. You know when you're producing a show and then you encourage the protagonist to take a selfie. Purist cap back on. Do not love this. I can hear Peter. I'm surprised Mr. Wins hasn't called me yet. I'm not. In fact, I know he won't be watching this. I'm surprised they don't have blue dry. True also. I guess blue would not work with the sponsors. True also. Making they've usually been white. That's not a bad looking car. I'm going to start paying attention about it. Here's Lando. Lando looks a bit knackered, doesn't he? Looks like he hasn't slept. I think Lando knows struggles with sleep, you know. Real recognise real. Cammy's like, selfie, what are we doing it? Exactly that, Tyson. Slack. Tiger King. Valtteri Bottas, yeah, Tiger King. Clever. What are we doing here? Huh. Yeah, have a look at your cards, Jake, and remember your F1 knowledgeable lines. Is this going to be here? Yeah, look at Zach looking at him. Start. Okay. If we can start our season this year as we ended last year, the answer is yes. It's my year. But did he though really, Lando? Did you really do the best that you could do? How about those starts that you got in Abu Dhabi? How comes you couldn't get that in any of the other the laps or any of the other tracks over the previous 23? He lost more positions than they raced tracks in the first lap last year. Right, I'm tired. Show me another car, please. We're looking forward to it. Andrea looks so stuck. I like myself a bit of Andrea. Some things work, but some are cringe as fudge. Oh, that's Oscar's missus. I thought that was Andrea Stella's. I was like, how's he managed that? Didn't understand what was going on. Nice with the bit. I doubt Coyote. You're paying attention, Coyote. I am not. Show me a car. Oh, fudge. You said Red Bull and my heart dropped. Kenny, you're a legend. Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. Nah, I'm all right. Racing Bulls is all that. What Lando said explains why he ain't going to win. He's, you know what? As a person who suffers from insecurity, real recognize real again. He's fundamentally an insecure person, isn't he? And I'm not sure that's not sort of it's oxymoronic to be an F1 driver and suffer from insecurity, but I can see it in his face. When you've ever in your life had moments of insecurity, when it just envelops you, take a look at Lando Norris's face and tell me that you don't recognise that countenance. He's not a confident chap, is he? Never heard of those, but he's pretty funny. I'm not disappointed. Good on you, Jared. I'm glad you're enjoying. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I wish that I was as invested. I'm enjoying it. I'm not. I don't dislike it, you know. 136 of you watching concurrently, do me a favour, smash a like. I love Red Bull, but Visa Cash App Racing Bulls is the ugliest. Racing Bulls is all that it would be. I think they're registered as Racing Bulls as well, Daniel. Where's this? I feel like, but this place in the background is in London, and I feel like I used to work very close there. It is London. Whereabouts in London? I think he was just nervous. Maybe, Madeline, and maybe I'm reading too much into it. Perhaps. 181 if you watch a Kokoni, do me a favour and smash the like board, favor, because it really helps the channel out. We're going to stay long, although desperately, I mean, they're going to go through to 10 p.m, aren't they? I feel like we've got another 1.5 hours worth of this to go. Oh, fuck it. When they do East London, maybe, Ralph. I think it's I'll get it in a minute. Oh shoot, I think I know. I think I actually know where that is. Oh no, it's that's central London. I used to work down the road from there. That's Shoreditch. That's in the background you can see Bishopsgate and the RBS building. Promise you, that's the City of London. I recognise that shop to the left. Yeah, that's the City of London, mate. I recognise it. Just show the car. Sefer. Me and you both, mate. What's going on here? I don't care. Munger. And that chap is very funny. Maybe they should have had him to host because he's a joker. But like, what's going on? As with Kamala, I always say, answer is yes, there are always things you can do better. Some of it is due to hindsight. But due to, are we talking about Kamala Harris, really, Kenny? You know how many mistakes that woman made in her campaign? Unbelievable. You know what, chat? I don't know if I'm going to make this, you know. It's struggling a lot. 190 if you're watching Kokoni, do me a favour. Oh no, Bismarck. Some of it's been good Bismarck to be fair, but Jackie Chan. I'm in snowy where? Toronto. I have to go shovel. Oof, Knight, you're a legend. Good luck with that shoveling. Hang on. Houston, we have a problem. Are you lot seeing this? White light the. Let's go home. We have a winner of the sickest livery. Have you boys seen this? Boys and girls. They've gone white. Oh, that's woke me up. Oh my gosh. That's like the Japanese special livery of Red Bull a couple of years ago, eh? Yeah, no, I'm all about this one. That's woken me up massively. I was floundering. Look at that. I mean, now there's an F1 car, eh? Oof. Pwah. Yeah, they killed that one, Attic. Did not expect that at all. Very good looking car, says Tyson. Fire, says Coyote. Chiba says so nice. Pwah. To use the Spanish exclamation. Pwah. The only thing I don't like is the cash up sign on the front winglet. Turkey 2020, absolutely. Honda white, yeah, no, I don't hate that. Honda NSXR, styly. Mate, yeah, Yuki's gonna see that car. I can see Yuki going well in that car from time to time. That car is a proper piece of work. And I like the overalls to go as well. I'm not going to lie. Reminds you of the Red Bull. Yeah, the Red Bull special livery. I think they did one in Japan. But apparently they did one in Turkey as well. Oof. Oof. All white. Honda NSX-R styly. Best motoring-esque. Toge. For those of you who are proper diehard car fans. Yeah, I don't hate that. Stunning, Grant. I don't hate it. Anyone think Hajar can hold that seat? Negative, maybe share. No chance. They've already trained up Arvid Lindblad. He's got super license points sufficient to jump straight in that car now. And he's reserve driver this year at the Racing Bulls. It's going to get techie. Cars look good, but everything else is unbearably cringe, says JP. Oh, the humanity. He's like, if you keep me hostage here, this car better look good. No, it looks good. I don't hate it. Yuki will look good in that car. Like it's like the heritage is NSXR. It smacks of like, I don't know. It reminds me a lot of Best Motoring back in the day, that car does. Oh, it's an NSXR all over, isn't it? Splashed with a Red Bull logo. Oh. Yep. Houston, let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. As per Kenny Smith, the legend that is, let's go home. You're unlikely to see another car. Oh, for crying out loud. But Nate, that would be too much. If Red Bull used that livery, it would be far too much. Such a weird night, says James. I know, it's ups and downs, isn't it? It's peakier than a Tesla technical analysis chart. Ups and downs. Still I rise. Where you go? What's going on, Chiba? Oh, God. No. Has to be done, F1 boy. They didn't even send my drink, is the worst thing. Go on, do you want me to show you? Let me show you for 10 seconds how impressed I am at this performance. That's how impressed I am. This is exactly how impressed I am. This performance makes me feel sad about life. The joke is I wouldn't even mind the Jigsaw. I wouldn't mind the Spice Girls over this. And tried to be positive, chat, but this is like, I mean, I want to put the camera on Max's face, because if we're this bored, you know Max is going to be fuming. Max will just be thinking, just wants to be on red line, doing something else. Should we all do the unimpressed face together again? You don't need to sing. If you're gonna come out and sing a tune, it doesn't need to be a racing song. You can hear him saying we're putting miles on it and all this. God help me, what am I watching, JP? It's not good enough, is it? Telling you, JP, it's not on. Dude looks good, fit but tatty. I don't. Let's all do the unimpressed face together again. He's not even enthusiastic. This is not his audience, is it really? No. Good effort, chat, but come back next time or something. Do you know what I mean? Go on, he's next now. Williams, and then it will be. Are we looking at Haas? I'm trying to remember. Aston Martin and our Haas. There we go. Well, we've already seen the Haas car, haven't we? But with a different livery. Eddie Jordan's band is the only acceptable entertainment at an F1 event. I don't hate it. Eddie Jordan or what's going on? Can we all do the unimpressed face together again? I guess they want to release F1. It's not good, is it? It's killing me. I'm very lost. Who is this guy talking to now? You know what you got to do though, chat? I'll let you to a secret. Got to give them an SH1T sandwich right at the start. It's got to be really good. If you got a weak spot, put that in the middle and leave the best to the very last. And that's what they're doing here. I think we were right in the middle of the SH1T sandwich. It's a bit shaky. This is. If I weren't streaming, some say I might have just gone to bed at this point on the back of a very long day at work, accounting and counting beads and Excel spreadsheeting. You know what I mean? Like what's this is a bit it's a bit long now, isn't it? Should we all do it? Let's all entertain ourselves with the unimpressed face again for a few seconds. You got to do the look to the side as well, right? Just to convey the full extent, the length and breadth of one state of unimpressed. Very unimpressed. Cameron, this is like normal things the teams do. Famous person talking things reminds me of Aston Martin 2022. Did you guys see it? I'll tell you something that I saw today actually that was quite good. It was a short of Sebastian Vettel and not Vettel. Sebastian Vettel. People keep correcting me. They go, it's not Vettel, Cameron. It's Vettel. It's like Kettle. Sebastian Vettel. It's of him driving the old Bond car. And then it juxtaposes nicely with, yeah, this isn't bad. At least it's not Colgate like before. Look how slender that nose is. All the noses thus far, by the way, have been affixed to the front nose cone or the front wing even. Do you remember back in the day, a couple of years ago, when the nose cones weren't fixed to the front wing, they always left the gap. And they claimed that that's a massive front wing. That's a flexi wing if ever I've seen one. Not loving the car though, I'll be honest. Not from the side view. Jackie Stewart. Jackie sat between Nigel. Wow, that's some table, eh? Jackie Stewart, Nigel Mansell, David Coulthard. Holy smokes. Are you gonna go my way? Money grab. Don't hate this. This might be the best song that I've played all night, other than the Into the Spider-Verse one. And in my humble opinion, the best looking overalls that I've seen thus far. The black, if the cars looked as good as these overalls did, but they had to put lots of white on them so that you could see some sponsors and some logos. V-Carb looked more American than this. I don't like Haas. Nobody likes Haas really. Coulthard looks so over it. Jackie Stewart not wearing tartan. Bloody no. Tartan. Ikamatsu. Ayao. $45 minutes forecast. It's not good enough, is it? They need to up their rate of good evening everybody. Esty bestie. Thank you for the energy. What energy? These public livery reveals are giving us better liveries, to be honest. Maybe still our rise. Breathe. I want to do the unimpressed face, but it wouldn't be very apropos since there's a car currently out on stage. Oh my god, how many teams are there? No. When you're counting down, Tebs, that means that you're not enjoying it. That's what that means. No bueno. We'll get there though. We'll get there. Red Bull soon. And Mercedes and McLaren. Those are the three that everybody... That's what... Those are the... Oh my god, but we've got another 10 performances, right? Take that. Should we all do an unimpressed face together? That's how unimpressed I am at this at the moment. Let me turn up the volume. Tyson, Ollie Behrman, I hope he does well this year. I know it's going to be a techie one for him, you know. I think his potential has set the bar real high for him. And that makes me worried for Ollie. Because he's got a lot to live. Where did he finish? 7th in Saudi. In that Ferrari. He's got a lot to live up to. Big song. You can't really not get hyped to this song though. Bit of Lenny. How dare you, Chiba? What did Chiba say? I'm American and I care about Haas. It's chaos. Merc black, Ferrari new red, Red Bull same, McLaren more black than papaya. Oof. What more B-roll, Jake? Just go away. Unimpressed face. Actually, I can't be unimpressed. If we're talking rivalry, you know I'm in for a bit of this. Go on then, 1988. Senna Prost, of course. It's my nature. Oof, it wasn't that intense though, was it, Dave? Emerson. Nicky. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of this. I'll take this. I am exhausted, notice. It's been a long day, mate. Especially when I do the unimpressed face. I am quite tired, I'll be honest. But you know what I mean? This is Alonso does look younger than his age. Senna and Prost. Yeah, when it's like this, I don't hate it. If we're going to talk about rivalries, then I can get up for this. That was a great 30. That was probably the best 30 seconds of the entire thing thus far, eh? Cheese. Aston next. I think it should be. I know, Alpine. All right, 2 more to go, and then we get to the big boys. Aston, Alpine, McLaren. Well, that McLaren will be last, right? Aston, Alpine, Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari. Oh, I'm close to shutting down the feed and just catching the pizza. Des, don't do it. I need you. I need it. I thought this was going to be McLaren. Oh, God. Oh, Breeze, Big Grotson. They're dreaming the points. Who is this crackhead? Attic. Comment of the night. Oh, God. Time for that old unimpressed face. Ellen DeGeneres. I'm intrigued by Merck as well, to be fair. Yes, for a Karen at his butt. Dubstep, I'm out, says me for shit. I don't mind dubstep, but play a good dubstep tune, you know? No, they've missed the trick here, haven't they? Alpine for the worst. Which one's been the worst thus far, chat? I think Sauber was bad, but this one's not been very good thus far either, to be fair. It's been a bit rubbish. WTF, says James. Oh, are they going to cut to Colapinto? Oh no, did you see them already asking Jack Doon about those questions? Jack, do you feel pressure now that they signed Colapinto as a reserve driver? Are you worried, mate? How long are you going to last? How long's your contract for? All that SH1T can't. Oh no, this is bad, isn't it, JP? All this stuff can't. It's not going to help Jack having to answer these questions. Let me just say that much. Not going to help him, is it? Bless him. I feel like Flavio set him up for, but Flavio's cash rules everything around me. Cream always has been, always will be, and I think Franco Colapinto represents. There he is, speak of the devil. Literally, he represents a better offering, right? If financial resources is where you get your kicks, the restaurant from which you dine from most regularly, then. Oh yeah, bring out the car on a drop. That's a good shout, Kenny. Missed the opportunity, didn't they? They didn't get the memo, Kenny. He's not doing F4, says King of Nuts. I think they may go more pink. Well, we saw it, didn't we? There was already an image, not a very clear one, but there was an image that got leaked. Flavio's Instagram. $207. Go on then, chat. What are we doing? Nah, you didn't mistake that, RJ. Horrible sounds. This is bad, isn't it? Yeah, they've not done this very well. Not this one. Go on then, Alpine. Are we going to bring out a car today, or are we just having a rave? What's going on here now? I'm starting to get a bit cheesed off because I can't see a car. Like, what's going on? Like, honestly and earnest. Are we having a rave here? Did I no Troy? Did I miss the car as well? I've had enough, mate. I said they're gonna do it on the drop now, and I don't care. You gotta time these things. It's really important. Don't long people's lives out. Like time is a finite resource. What are we doing? An impressed face. I don't even care about the car anymore. As nice as it looks, all will to lives have been squeezed out of me by that first bit. What in the clickbait, says F1 boy. Yeah, nobody cares anymore because that other dude spent too long on the decks hogging the mic per se. What is this? And now you go away from the car to show drivers. Now you should have shown all this before you revealed the car. Nah, I'm out. Nah, I'm not. I don't think it looks too bad, being honest. But the presentation's pissed me off, for want of a better word. Excuse my French. I'm done. That's really made me angry. Do you want to take any longer, Alpine? Like, I'd be reading my own eulogy at this point if they took much longer. Like, what's the point? Better than last year, still worse by so far. I don't mind it, chat, I'll be honest with you. I don't think it looks bad. But the like I said already, right? The presentations just pissed me off because they just mismanaged the timing. Don't overstay your welcome. Drop the mic and leave the crowd wanting more. That's the mantra. This feels like one of those which... Oh, God. I know. To Gasly, everybody's wearing the caps. I think there was chat that Gasly's been to Turkey and brought in his receding hairline. Don't blame him. I think I need to do the same if I had the money. But that's why he's wearing the cap, right? Potentially. Oh, go away, Alpine. Snooze, you lose. Too little, too late. Everybody's tired. Especially if you're up. When it gets to 9 o'clock and you're old, it's like, just show me. I'm here for that. I just want to see. Listen, if I tell you what, you want me to be honest? If they'd revealed as the first few cars, McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari, do you think I'd still be here? This is why they need to reveal the rubbish ones first, because everybody would just go home. There is a main event that people are waiting for. No, it wasn't absolutely incredible. Laura, don't lie. No, it wasn't absolutely incredible. That was poor form. Oh my God, we haven't even seen Aston Martin. Oh my gosh. Oh, the recessed hairline, Chiba. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just comes to you. I never thought it would happen to me. And then one morning I woke up and looked in the mirror and there it was. Boss quip from Hollyoaks. Oh wow. What's going on here? Oh, didn't they abandon this? I thought they did a Netflix series on the F2 bods and then they just sacked it off because nobody was watching it. You can't redo Drive to Survive. Can you imagine if you were at the arena? What up, Chiba? Herein lies my problem going to races. I can't hide. I'm not very good. I'm not very subtle with my emotions. Can't read it. I don't have a good poker face. I can't hide it. W2F the DJ made the F1 theme song. Are you excited to see Mike crack? Not amused at all. Oh, what's going on here, mate? Are you gonna? Let's go. I might pull up the George Russell Max Verstappen beef in a minute. Are you not entertained? Says Lenecki. No, we are not. Oh, I can't pronounce Mr. Jerick. I can't pronounce Mr. Garrick even. Sorry, I can't pronounce that name properly. This cost like £100 plus, mate. And the rest, Carl. You're having a laugh, ain't you? Those tickets were upwards of £300-400, I think. Dorian Band, Susie Wolf. Yeah, it's cool. I shouldn't start yawning at F1 Academy. But I mean, it's been a long time coming. Blame Alpine, not Dorian Pan. Her story is interesting. Cool. We're going to salute the marshals now. For crying out loud. FIA getting booed. Boo that man. Boo. Boo Pirelli. Boo the FIA. Boo the lot of them. Who's the girl in the blue dress? Is that Flush? I don't know. I'm guessing. If I wasn't working, I'd be stick Tebs. Don't even tempt me. Tyson, it's a bit long, isn't it? Go on and Aston Martin. So the last of the back markers this until we get to some serious cars then. Don't take too long, Aston Martin. Should we all get our best unimpressed faces on? Marie, honestly, it's too chaotic this. Oh, they're going to leverage Bond. Go away, Aston Martin. I don't care about your noddy VTs. Are you hyped for Aston? Still I rise. I wish I was hyped for anything. I just want to see Red Bull and Ferrari and Mercedes, the big boys. This is the last of the laggards for me. Come on, guys. Fernando will fall asleep. I know. 007, you guys loving this? Still I rise. I would have gone to bed if your stream was at Uncam. King of Nuts, you're a legend. I appreciate you saying that. Where's RPM these days? His commentary being hinged. I think he's just taking a much needed break. I don't know. I'm guessing. Most people took a break in the off season, but not your boy Cameron F1, because I'm an addict, an obsessive as far as all things F1 are concerned. You know what I mean? 226 of you watching concurrently, do me a favour and smahoosh that like James Bond settings, but don't long it out, Aston Martin. Don't take you're at your zenith now. Like don't peak and then, you know what I mean? Don't do one of the here and then drop on the drop reveal the car. Surely. Let's bring them out in the suits, Lance and Fernando. Oh, it's a nice touch to bring them out amongst the audience. That's quite good. I just understood. And then they've gone black and white and just ruined it, man. Like, what's going on? Oh, do you see what I mean? You know, and they've gone back into the VT now. Like, why did they need to go back into B-roll? Brought out the drivers, bring the drivers onto the stage at this point, surely, alongside the cars. But no, we get more honey dicking. What for? I've worked with some brilliant editors in my time, and I think they need some storytellers to just nail the VT. There's a way to do this in like 60 to 120 seconds, right? Just bish, bosh, back, some good music, some intro, a nice little VT and B roll. That takes 25 to 30 seconds, eh? Bring out the drivers and bring out the car. Ask a few questions, bloody Mike Crack and whoever. And then done. Just turn it around quickly. It doesn't need to be that. I know it's time filler, but like flipping Nora. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so obsessed with the art of storytelling that I kind of take these things to heart when it's not done properly. It is an art. An impressed face incoming. See, what about if they'd just gone into, see this, what you see now? What about if they'd just gone into this as the opener with a bit of Bond music? Just longing everything out. Oh, for crying out loud. Violins, yeah. And this is Thames. I've heard good things about Thames. Nah, but I'm not in the mood. Ordinarily, I'd love this, but I'm not in the mood now. You've wasted too much of my time already. Yeah, I'd like a bit of Thames if I had some time to watch things. Diego, I'm not mad about it either, but I just don't like my. Oh, so okay. There's Jess Hawkins, bless her, friend of the channel. Interviewed her a while ago, courtesy of friend of the channel. Also, one Matt Bishop. Tried to get myself a cheeky Sebastian Vettel interview as well, but that didn't quite work out, sadly. Who needs an interview anyway? Listen, who do I want to interview going forward? Did you see that Red Bull mechanic? I reached out to him many moons ago. I'm so glad that he didn't respond to me. I don't want the mechanic on my channel, I'll be honest with you. Especially after how he interacted with proper friend of the channel, Windsor, when Windsor accused him of a cheeky fiddle break. Imagine Kendrick closing this off. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? It's trying to strike a chord, but is it a minor? Oh, that is hard. I don't even like the They Not Like Us tune. But that stanza, that clause there, trying to strike a chord, but it's probably A minor, and the catchiness of the A minor. Probably A minor. A lot, Mubashir. It wasn't cheap. Okay, this is the best presentation yet. It says cheap. I wish they just brought. If they'd done this to start with, it would have smashed. Oh, but the drivers had to go and get changed out their bloody suits into their overalls. Overkill a little bit. But this is good. No, this bit's good. This bit is good. The song's good. Mustard. I know. But I don't think Peter would ever waste his time watching this, I'll be honest with you. Mr. Windsor would not. She sing about the excuse me. I like this as well, Cheap, but me and you were kindred spirits in that sense. The necky says ears are bleeding. Oh no. Goosebumps still over eyes. I didn't hate that. I didn't hate that at all. But now more talking, yeah. Of course. When are we going to see it first, Andy Cowell? Boo. Lance Stroll getting booed. Why does Lance Stroll never have anything to say? Yeah, and big cheers for Lando Norris, and quite rightfully so. Lando Norris, Fernando Alonso. You'll excuse me. I don't hate that. I feel like they should put the colours on in black or something there. Contrast is key. Did Lance Stroll even say more than 2 sentences? What an absolute waste of space that man is. Idris, you couldn't even put on a suit. And Charles Leclerc. Do I look upset, chat? Do I look upset with life? If I do, it's because I am. You know what I mean? Just upset with life. I feel like I've been missold a dream. Well, around this film, they're talking about Red Bull are very concerned that they're going to be made to look like the bad guys. Someone, spoiler alert, massive spoiler alert. Lewis Hamilton is producer of this film, executive producer. When they showed the ending of the film, right? Spoiler alert. If you don't want spoilers, cover your ears now. 3, 2, 1, spoiler alert. So they showed the end of the film. I think they might have filmed a couple of different ones, but the one that got leaked was at Abu Dhabi, and it was Brad Pitt, George, and Charles Leclerc on the podium, right? I think what happens in this film, the black fella dies. I think the black chap is involved in a crash and he dies. Leaking or retires, but more likely dies for like, do you know what I mean? For like tragic zenith. No, I'm not excited for it either, especially now I know what happens. Yeah, the black fella dies, I think. Because otherwise, where was he on the final episode? Why wasn't he on the podium too? Ralph, it is an existential crisis though. You notice that nobody has touched their bottles on the table. I think they keep replenishing them. He has to die or be on the sidelines like in Driven. Yeah. I think he dies. That's what I'd do if I were writing and producing that thing for effect. Kill the teammate off. So go on then, chat. They're going to show. So we've got 50. No, that's a lie. 47 minutes. Yeah, the young guy has to die. And then Brad Pitt wins and redeems his spirit or whatever. The black man always dies first, says King of Nuts. It would not be the first occasion that happens in a film. Rush is a fantastic. You know what? I'll tell you what the best motorsport film that I've watched in ages. I can't remember that. Ford versus Ferrari. Christian Bale. Incredible film. Christian Bale and Matt Bourne. Jason Bourne, Matt Damon. And they always kill the black boys, yeah. Oh, God. You can talk to anybody else that doesn't matter for the sake of this night. Can you imagine Max kills the black? Nothing make on the Foxy said. I really hate to hate on Lance, but dang, what does he do to deserve respect now? Foxy's right. Is anybody else getting really angry for the amount of time that they've wasted? Now, I keep being reminded by mates and colleagues at work that not even $1 billion can buy you back not even 1 second of time. It's the most precious resource that you have. Someone said if somebody gave you $10 million, or even if somebody gave you $1 billion to not wake up in the morning tomorrow, would you take it? Obviously, the exam answer, the obvious one is no. So then when you wake up, why do you feel so upset with life? Because that day, every breath that you take, you'd pay $1 billion for it, would you? An interesting point. So it's only 4:15 p.m. here in Detroit. I was angry after like 10 seconds as the decade. Oh no, that really is a good move, mate. Very well made. Ford versus Ferrari. They reused footage from the Farewell Lewis videos. Brethren, shake my head. The way that I'm on extended lunch for this madness. Oh, Kyori, don't do it. Honestly, Kyori, we'll catch up next time. Like, this is fooliness, is what this is. Mercedes, okay, I'm bought in now. Okay, big boys, Big boys only. 215 if you're watching. Do me a favour and smash the like. We've gotten to, it's time. Huh. Go on, what's going on here then? Silver up now. They said they were going to keep it black. Oh, it is silver. Same as last year, pretty much. Silver with black undertones. Yeah, just bring out the car. Mercedes have done it, bro. You don't even need to change the tyres, chaps. Just bring out the car now. You're going to have it drive out under its own steam. If I'd gone to this thing, I'm telling you, I'd be throwing all sorts of stones at the stage. I'd be fuming. Oh, don't hate it. Lucy's going to be fuming if that car starts winning races this year. I like it too. Mubashir Kayori. That's all right. You can just tell when you see it's the side view, right? That will show you the true metal of the car, whether it's a boom or a bust. Yeah, it's the side. That side. Look at them with the gun barrels, the engine cover portion. Oof. I think we have a new sexiest car, you know. Now, well, is it better than the Racing Bulls one? You guys let me know in the chat. No more Ineos? Yeah, well, they said already that the Ineos logo was going to be dramatically reduced. Pit stop was shocking. Ineos is gone completely. No way. Just smaller, surely. Oh my goodness. I need to have a look. Yeah, here's Kimi. First Andrea Kimi Antonelli appearance. Oh, no Ineos on there at all that I can see. Ineos. Gonzo. No, I'm glad that I didn't play him in it. Only 10 sponsors. Best car and team kit combo. Nasha was raving the other day about the team kit. German team, British team, 3 white stripes. Just makes sense, eh? Inside the FWM plate. Is it there? It's just a smaller logo, isn't it? They weren't going to get rid of Ineos altogether. They're still 33%. 6.5 out of 10. Umanch says, wow. First of all, good evening, everyone. Really based on what? I do not hate this car, I'll be honest with you. But it looks a bit similar to all the Signify. No, Ineos on there. Look at this. Oh, the Ineos sticker is gone. Or hidden. Nah, that car looks good. Aggressive, what do you call this? This aggressive downwash of the side pod. Merkel win this year, says Miami. Don't do the HBO 24/7 thing and get bought into the hype. Don't do it. Big shout for George Russell. British bias. I wonder if they're actually going to boo Max Verstappen when he comes out. I would not like that. George out here holding court and cracking jokes. No, the car looks nice. The teal on the side pods is a nice touch. Cannot lie. Like lots. That might be the best one. Yeah, I agree with that, King Nuts. That might be the best one. Andrea getting booed. They're just called Kimi Antonelli. Andrea. Of course, Cameron. Sensible. Did George cry yet? Oh. T-minus 40 minutes until we have ourselves a finish. Kimi Antonelli, Toto Wolff, George Russell. I mean, she's trying. She's trying. Go on, and who's up next? Red Bull. Oh yeah, it's gotta be Red Bull, eh? Oh, nervous, Annie. Nervous. Get to see ourselves some proper cars. Every dream needs a team. Oh, go away. True. Let them be real, says Gordon. I don't hate it. Let them swear. Sometimes if it's organic, then it's the zone Portugal. Did he swear? Mm. Jamie's Italian joker. Go on then. That was a good launch. Didn't hate that. Nice and quick. Do you know what I mean? Let's just chop. Let's go. Let's get them out. Now we've got three. All right, three to go. Red Bull up next. Then McLaren. No, then Ferrari. Then McLaren. I think they're doing it in reverse constructor championship order. I think it was very scripted. KFC. Don't make me hungry. Isn't a good look at your event if even the people who go there for a free drink think for free think you're an idiot. The presenter is funny guy. I'm not gonna lie. Says JP. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? As far as comic relief. Raining here in South Africa. How's the weather everywhere else? Moon Bashir says, it's not too bad. It's freezing cold in England. I'm in London. Freezing. Very, very cold. Yes, he did say merde. Merde. No Ferrari will be now. Behave yourself, Meppy. Why? Just because Red Bull are the main event, right? They might even just make Red Bull go last. Driver championship order, maybe. This looks like the Red Bull. I told you. Told you. It's four. Go on, let's see it. Not a bad song. Not a bad song to come out to. Two, 4, 8. If you're watching currently, do me a favour, smash a like. Right, we're about to watch Red Bull coming out. This is the pay sessions. I'm here for it. Let's go. Boo! Boo, Christian Horner. It's fantastic to be here in the O2. Anyway, despite the chorus of boos. Boo! Fair play. I like what I've done there. Nine times 7 in the first 10. He only won 2 races after the first 7. That is bonkers. Horner's coming. Never a Michael Cameron Christian does it. I know he's an attention-seeking one, isn't he? But he does hold court very well. Coyote. He's made an industry out of it. Team boss and CEO. He gives 0 Fs. So don't hate it. Boo! Boo! Go on then, Christian. Don't take too long, chap. It's 9:26, sir. Go on then. Bring out the Red Bull. What's going on now then, Christian? Are you going to show us a car, Christian? You're just going to keep talking. Oh, for crying out loud, they're such honey dickers. Like, I just can't. Just show me a car, man. FFS. So many boos for Horner. He's a pantomime villain. He's a pantomime villain, is Christian. Show me something. What are we doing now? Toga in Japan. Fast and Furious in North America. Like, what's going on? I'm trying, Gazand. I'm trying. Some class. Spoke too soon, says Mubashir. I would take this over the crap we saw in the first 7. A little bit. This isn't too bad at the moment, but then they can't take too long. Don't overstay your welcome, VT. T minus 23 minutes until we get a curtain call. Grand opening, grand closing. I liked it, but then this next piece is just. Have they got the F1 car on the road? See why they're longing it out? That thing was finished. If this culminates in anything less than an F1 car on civilian roads, then I'm gonna swear, and we're gonna get another unimpressed face. Oof! Don't mind a cheeky NSX. It's a bit long. Now this isn't a bad VT though, even though it is long and protracted. I don't hate it at the moment. I don't think they've got the NSX in there though. Instantly bought in from me. A bit of the old world, reminiscent of Best Motoring and Gran Turismo. If they bring out an F1 car and have the F1 car, that's like alright. So I'm bought in, chat. I am bought in. I can't lie. This isn't bad. I don't hate it. Yeah, and do the extreme sports thing as well. Have you guys seen on YouTube how many extreme sports clips go viral? Courtesy of Red Bull's YouTube channel. Some absolute insane things. The dude jumping out the bloody spaceship. Like, what? In space? To, what? How is that even possible? Go on then, Red Bull. Show us something. Yeah, they did. They've gone in. Oh, is this them actually coming in now? I think they're longing it out a bit too much, I'll be honest with you. I think this is probably, here we go. Maybe about 30, 40 seconds too long. Here we go. Let's have a gander. I want to see the front wing, chat. I know they won't be showing us anything, but this is all right. I like what they've done here. Since when did Jenson Button drive for Red Bull? Hey? Jenson Button and Max Verstappen. What's going on here? What happened to Liam? It's like they've just gone back in time and got a 2008, 2009 Jenson Button and put him in the car. What's going on here? No, it's not bad, is it, Bobby? I don't dislike it. But where's Liam Lawson? Hang on. No, it's not a bad. They've not. Yeah, I don't dislike this at all. I don't dislike this at all. Pope San Miguel. It's all right. This one. Same old as far as the car. They're never going to show us the car from shame, are they? I don't think they will show. So this, if past his prologue with Red Bull, I don't think we're going to see anything. What? Did they just pull the rug? What? Did they just pull the rug underneath us? Oh my God. No. Sorry, I haven't finished looking at the Red Bull car yet. I haven't even seen it. What's going on? Oh, just Mike, you're a legend. Privilege out here gifting memberships. Thank you so much, Mike. Excuse me. So they thought it's crafty from Red Bull. They haven't shown us anything at all. Welcome, Luke. Welcome, Paul. Rug pull day, King of Nuts. That was a bit cheeky. That was. Spent all. I tell you what they did. They were like, let's just spend all the time on like rap and dubstep and street stuff, and let's use up the time so that you don't even get a proper look at the car. Red Bull look very crafty. I just wanted to see the wing, for Pete's sake. I'm gonna have to rewind it back, and have a. I don't think they showed us anything. Yeah, they didn't show us anything. Right, rewind. I need to see the front wing. I want to see what they're doing as far as flexi wing. Because if they can nail this flexi wing. Oh, look, do you see what they've done? They had everybody walk either side of the car, so you couldn't even get a proper vista in it anyway. That is very crafty from Red Bull. They brought out a car and had all the people dancing around it, so you can't even see it. There are no pictures to be got. You can see the sides and the front, but the back, like the back portion and by the engine cover, there's too many pit. That's very crafty from Red Bull there, Very bloody crafty. Look at that. Look at them all around the back, so you can barely see it. There's no pictures to be gotten from the side. They just rolled out something and then curtain call. Oh my gosh. Red Bull are savage. That's savage. Sorry, I've just come back to Ferrari now. How savage is that from Red Bull that they did that to us? Waited all that long and they barely showed us a whiff of a car. A side pod even. This is quite cool. I don't hate this from Ferrari. Yeah, no, I think so too, Daniel. More than a couple of tricks. Things that they are hiding. Remember, I mean, it's not Adrian Newey anymore, right? Imagine if Aston Martin have the quickest car in 2025. They planned it all out, didn't they, Foxy? That was very deliberate. Christian, go out there and talk for a couple of minutes and then we'll spend the remaining time that we have on a VT. Have the drivers walk out that we've ticked all the boxes and can't get in trouble therefore, but let no one see the car properly. Ferrari are brilliant at advertising. No, they are doing quite well. Love the Red Bull middle finger, eh? They've pulled the rug from underneath us. A proper heel turn. And is the final evolution going to be the SF25? Go on, let's have a gander. Aston is offset by Lance Wing. Oh my gosh, Lance Wing. Mate, I tell you what, if I were at this event, Horner's pissed because they aren't being revealed last. I don't think he'll mind. I think he'll be alright. As long as they got some silverware last year. I think they Max went straight to the Crimson Red. Let's have a gander. Let's have a gander. Go on then. Don't mind if I do. We belong to racing. Yeah, that's all well and good. Nice font. Good graphics. Go on. Let's see a car, man. Straight to the simulator. Go on, let's have a look at this Ferrari. Everybody, all eyes on the tone of the Ferrari, right? Is it a darker red? Oh my gosh, it's darker. Oh, is that a championship winner of an F1 car? I don't know. Oh, the HP logo just spoils it, man. Oh, I'm not loving that at all. The HP logo down the side of the engine cover just makes it look rubbish. Don't love it. You can't break up that red there with that stupid HP logo. That HP logo, I don't know how much it's earning. But oh, come on. What are we doing with that stupid HP logo? It ruins the overalls, and now it ruins the car. Oh my God. It looks like the Alfa Romeo of a couple of years ago. That is not the look. I'm sorry. Oh, hang on. Who are these mugs? Wanted. Sir Lewis, Carl Davidson, Hamilton, and Charles Leclerc. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, it's the HP. Can you imagine how good that car would have looked? Sans HP logo. Would have been incredible. But now it just looks bloody, it looks like Lego. Scuderia. 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 You know the reason why I used to say Scuderia? Because I heard Charles Leclerc say Scuderia. I heard him say it like that one time. So I was just like, well, if Charles said it that way, then it has to be Scuderia, right? But apparently, Scuderia. Scuderia. Chill out, Lewis, man. Stop stealing the light. Is it $100 million worth, Pope? Oh, T-minus 22 minutes. I cannot lie to you guys. When this stream ends, I might pop a bottle of Chab. It's not like racing. This is how I know that I am still part-time purist. It's not like racing, is it? Like 2 hours worth of racing just flies by. When it's this, too much bluster, not enough race. Fulfillment, that's a very interesting word from Charles Leclerc to choose. What do you mean by that, Charles? Fulfillment. Honored. Modern day journalese doesn't miss a honored. It's an incident of the race. Super honored. Super honored. Bless him. I shouldn't take the mick. He can speak multiple languages, and I can only speak 3, kind of, sometimes. So big cheer for Lewis. Hello, London. He always does that, doesn't he? It's a quick, it's a nice way to win the crowd. Vigorous, a big word, Lewis. The rings Lewis has on, I can't even notice those horrible diamonds. I tell you what, all of a sudden, to me, this is a night of celebration, especially for Lewis, like fulfilling a dream and finally in the red overalls, yellow barrage, black prancing horse, etc. But Lewis all of a sudden looks old. There it is, I've said it. I'm not one to talk because I always look tired, but I'm just talking the truth. You know, we straight shoot on this channel. Objectivity, truth value, etc. But I said I would like an early 2000s Ferrari, but I didn't think they would actually do it. There's some Schumacher in that. Do you think so, Matty B? Too generous as always, chap. I just it's the white bit. If the red is the main theme, then to break up the white there, it's incongruous, the word. Disjointed. Stefano Dominicali, come on, McLaren, go on. All eyes on the front wing gate. Bring the McLaren, come on. Is that a wedged heel on Sir Lewis? I didn't notice, Murray. I didn't notice. T-minus 19 minutes, chap. By the way, testing next week. Chaos. 26th, day 1. We're going to try and go through. Day 2, going to try and do the same. Day 3 is going to try and do the same. I've promised you guys a 12-hour stream, and I think we might get it next week. At least one of those days. Starting from now. Gold, 2 gold. Stefano De Micano arrived in a Fiat 500 Swagger. Foxy, the white slash here doesn't look bad on the car. Don't you think so? I don't like it, Foxy, I'll be honest with you. Incongruous, isn't it, Macon? I don't even know what that word means properly, but it felt like the right one. Felt very apropos to describe the design that is that SF25. Yeah, incongruous. That's the right word. Look at me, Macon. I always knew I was a lyrical genius. Secretly. I'm such a humble as well. Apparently. 197 if you're watching. HB has to be there. I know, I get it. I'm not, I understand that there is monetization. I get it. But bloody Nora's so... Oh, God. Bit of history. You know, I never knew that for ages. I didn't realise that orange was the original McLaren colours. So when they changed it to orange, I was like, nah, put it back to the white and the Dayglow red. The Marlboro one, you know what I mean? The early 90s colour. That was the original McLaren colour to me. So when they went to orange, I was like, why are they going to orange? But again, that shows a lack of experience and knowledge on my behalf. But still, it will always be, for those of us who grew up in the early 90s, the white and the Dayglow that so characterised Ayrton Senna's years at McLaren. Different. It always hits different to see that car. Saw one up close. When did I see one? I saw one at the F1 Expo, and I had goosebumps. So like I felt like I was starstruck. If there were a car that were my idol growing up, then it were always the McLaren, the Dayglow Senna McLaren, just different. On which I want to say he had a couple different numbers, didn't he? Did he have 12? He had 8 as well. Go on then. What's this camouflage about again? Oh, here he is, the MP414, I think that one is. Have they brought all of the iterations out in person? Bloody Nora. Or is that just holograms? Oh no, they've got them all out there, look. Oh yeah, they put the Constructors' Championship front and centre race. So just in case you all forgot, do not hate that. Yeah, oh my gosh, the West McLaren. Mate. Hey, they've got it there with the black tarpaulin on. Just rip off the tarpaulin and let's have a gander. Zach. Hmm. 250 if you're watching concurrently as we round third base. T-minus 15 minutes left on this stream. Delivery reveal has been a bit meh. Let me know what you think out of 10. Go on. Out of 10, what would you rate this? I'm going to put a poll out. Andrea's not tattooing his body for anybody, mate. Go on, and you guys let me know in the... Good evening, everyone. The Spanish always struggle with their V's, don't they? Ube. B is pronounced B. Biba Las Vegas. Biba Las Vegas, they would say. Macon, you're an absolute legend. And thank you for joining, mate, and watching as always. And thank you for the heads up on Ineos. Should have run that as hot off the press. Hey, let's have a go. Let's have a gander. I just disrespect the orange state. Well, I'll be honest. Permit me, may I be judgmental for a second? That front wing, what tricks are in that front wing? Don't hate it from the side, I will be honest. 218 could be worse. Oh my gosh, look at those. Did you see those bloody, the top of those side pods? Curved out, the old baby bed, as Ted Kravitz used to call it. Do not hate that. Huh. Proper like Ferrari 2022, curved out, right? But how much of what we're seeing is the real car? Or how much of that is, we'll see in Bahrain now. It looks quick. MasterCard, Google Chrome, Richard Mill. Them side pods we munch. Those side pods look techie than techie things. Hello, hello, hello. Huh. Yeah, I want to go and slide in those slide pods as well, image. Oh, they weren't supposed to ask Lando whether he can win? Bloody no. Embargoed. Looks fast. Yes, the old cars look too beautiful, so the new looks plain. Lando's so damn nervous. He's a bit nervous, isn't he? He's not comfortable when the lights are brightest. I'd be surprised if he doesn't make a ton of mistakes, especially after that. I just don't think he's fit. Listen, I can't wait to bet on Max Verstappen the first time that Lando's on pole and Max Verstappen qualifies behind him. I'm telling you, bet the house on first to finish the first lap in first. I'll take that every day of the week. And especially if there's like a longer running track. Even on the shorter running tracks, like I don't know. I don't know. Just don't trust him. I'll be hard. Listen, for the sake of the championship and a leveling of the competitive landscape, if Lando can step up and improve upon what we saw last year, then we're in for a proper championship, eh? But Zach Brown is such a Ricky Gervais from The Office, isn't he? He's such a Ricky Gervais. BC, I'm not even joking. I will put the house on that every time. There are certain times, never stop racing, let's go. There are certain bets I'll just take. If Max Verstappen is long odds and it's wet, I'm just going to take the bet. I don't care. This is not financial service, by the way, just what I'm looking to do. And any time I see that Lando is in front in first and Max is in second, I don't think that Lando's got the minerals yet until he proves me otherwise. That's just the truth. You've passed his prologue. Zoom out if in doubt. Change is your friend or trend is your bend. What are you? I'm tired, aren't I? I can't even enunciate properly. The trend is your friend until there's a bend. What I'm not about to do is sit here and watch Take That chat. So listen, let me end it. You guys have been legends. I'm about to close the call. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back for testing day 1, day 2 and day 3. I can't commit to what extent I will be streaming, but I will be here streaming from the outset, from the off. And if we can light a fire as of an F1 conversation, and we'll go along. Same time tomorrow, 10 AM, of course, as always, pulling at all threads pertaining to the weird and wacky world that we call F1. As always, ad infinitum, in perpetuity, length, breadth, and depth. Between now and next time, prosecution rests. No further questions, Your Honour.